very interesting session, and this is we call very easy or tough or medium or whatever it is. In my point of view, it's very easy, but where it comes to other point of view, so like so many members are confused and so many members are struggled to understand this concept and all. And from my end today, I will try to explain very clearly and very easily. Okay, so today topic is fiscal year variant and why we need to maintain this fiscal year variant in SAP General Ledger Accounting. So that is our first question. And the second question is, what are the prerequisites configuration for General Ledger Accounting? So, okay, thanks. I will share my screen. Yeah. So these are the prerequisite configurations, right? So in General Ledger Accounting, before posting any journal entry, we need to maintain these are all the configuration settings. So without maintaining this configuration settings, we are not eligible to post the any journal entry. Why? The thing is SAP is a ERP software and this is completely programmed based software. So before making your posting, before posting any journal entry, you need to tell the system each and every details in detail. So if you are maintaining these are all the settings in our system, so later the system understand what is our chart of accounts and what is our fiscal year variant and what is our account groups. And please mute yourself. And okay. So if you have any doubts, then only please unmute and otherwise always be in mute. మీకు ఏదైనా కన్సర్న్ ఉంది, డౌట్ ఉంది, ఎస్ అప్పుడు మ్యూట్ చేసి మాట్లాడండి. డెఫినెట్లీ ఐ విల్ ఆన్సర్ యూ. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే రిమైనింగ్ మెంబర్స్కి డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వస్తుంది. సో నెక్స్ట్, so the next thing is, if you are posting any journal entry, we need to tell the system these are all details. Once you maintaining these are all details in system, the system will carry forward those entries wherever it required. సో నేను ఎస్టర్డే కూడా అదే కదా పాయింట్స్ చెప్పింది. మనం ఎస్ఏపిలో జస్ట్ వీఆర్ పోస్టింగ్ జనరల్ ఎంట్రీస్, వీఆర్ నాట్ మెయింటైనింగ్ పిఎన్ఎల్ అకౌంట్, వీఆర్ నాట్ పోస్టింగ్ ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్, అండ్ వీఆర్ నాట్ పోస్టింగ్ balance sheet, or we are not posting cash flow statement or funds flow statement or whatever it is. So SAP we have complete solution and SAP will have the complete programming in background. Just you can maintain whatever prerequisite configurations before posting any journal entry. So out of that prerequisites, this is the very important. So yesterday already we discussed very clearly and I uploaded those video in our YouTube channel also, chart of accounts. And in interview point of view, this is the mandatory question. Even yesterday, one of our trainee attended interview. Like in that interview, that interviewer will ask the questions. Whatever yesterday class I mentioned, those questions only the interviewer asked. But the thing is, the trainee is not tell the answers. The thing is, she is not my trainee, so she is my project training trainee only. She took coaching training and outside, and she didn't tell properly also. If you want to prove, no problem, I will share those recording to you also. Okay, so please, that's the reason only, please try to concentrate yesterday topic, and if you have any doubts and all, please go to our YouTube channel and watch that video 1 to 10 times. And tomorrow we will discuss this topic, fiscal year variant. So before that, what do you mean by fiscal? Can anyone tell what do you mean by fiscal?
Present, sir.
Amma?
Present.
Fiscal means present. Very good.
Financial year.
Financial year. Very good. Inka.
Accounting period, sir.
Accounting period. Inka. Chapal, anyone have different opinions? Fiscal, is it English or is there any other language?
German, sir.
German. Very good. సో మా ట్రైనీస్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ మా ప్రీవియస్ ట్రైనీస్ కొంచెం సైలెంట్గా ఉండాలండి, ఎందుకంటే ద న్యూ మెంబర్స్ మాత్రమే చెప్పాలి ఏదన్నా క్వశ్చన్ అడిగినప్పుడు. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే న్యూ మెంబర్స్కి మనం ఆ ఛాన్స్ ఇవ్వాలి. ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఈ అనిల్ గారు కానీ, మైత్రి కానీ, లేకపోతే మన న్యూ మెంబర్స్ ప్రియాంక, సరస్వతి, సంతోష్, సో అస్లీఫ్, These are all my new members, right? So and even Vinod, Kalyani, so వీళ్ళు గోపి, వీళ్ళంతా కూడా న్యూ మెంబర్స్. సో వీళ్ళకి ఛాన్స్ ఇవ్వాలి ఫస్ట్. ఓకే, శ్రీశైలం గారు చాలా యాక్టివ్, నాకు తెలుసు, మీకు అన్నీ తెలుసు, ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్.
సార్ yes, yes. చెప్పండి
నో ప్రాబ్లం అండి, డెఫినెట్లీ విల్ గెట్ ద జాబ్ అండి విత్ ఇన్ 1 or 2 months. నేను ఈరోజు చెప్తున్నాను, డేట్ వేసుకోండి, నెక్స్ట్ 2 months మీరు ఎస్ఐపిలో ఉంటారు 100%.
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్.
సో మీరు ఎస్ఐపిలో లేకపోయినా కానీ నేను బలవంతంగా మిమ్మల్ని ఎస్ఐపిలోకి నెడతాను, ఏ ప్రాబ్లం లేదు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yeah. So we will discuss about this word. First of all, the fiscal word is not the English word. First of all, so this is the German word, and why we are have this word in SAP. The thing is, SAP software invented by Germany. So Germany persons are the invented, and that too some of the words, especially in SAP software, we have in German language. Can anyone tell any other words, not only fiscal, any other? Can anyone knows? In SAP software, even our students also, the old students. Ma, what is this? So this is also German word, right? So in English, what is the meaning for check meaning?
CHE, QUE, yes.
Right. So, but when it comes to German, the spelling word of check is CHECK. And if you observed or not, in SAP, the check is always like this only, CHECK. But when it comes to general terminology, general English, check means we can check, not that bank check. We can check, right? So yeah, so check and the meaning is different. Check and check cheyandi, adi proper ga unda leda, right? But when it comes to SAP, check is check, CHEQE, check. So like this, we have different words in SAP. Okay, so ఎందుకు ఈ వర్డ్స్ వీళ్ళు మెయింటైన్ చేశారంటే, దే వాంట్ టు షో దేర్ సెల్ఫ్, లైక్ దిస్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు హస్. సో మేము దీన్ని ఇన్వెంట్ చేశాము గ్లోబల్ గా, అండ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ అవర్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్. సో అని వాళ్ళు షో చేసుకోవడానికి కొన్ని వర్డ్స్ అనేది ఆ లాంగ్వేజ్ లోనే మెయింటైన్ చేశారు. అందులో ద ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ ఫిజికల్. అండ్ వెన్ యూ ట్రాన్స్లేట్ దిస్ వర్డ్ ఇన్ టు ఇంగ్లీష్, సో ఫైనాన్షియల్, దట్స్ ఇట్. ఓకే టింకు గారు, ఫిజికల్ అంటే ప్రెజెంట్ కాదండి, ఫిజికల్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్. ఓకే, అండ్ నెక్స్ట్, వాట్ డూ యూ మీన్ బై ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్? Fiscal year nothing but financial year, that's it. And if you are maintaining any finance in any organization or in any company, we need to disclose our reports, we need to disclose our financial statements yearly wise. Am I correct or not? If you go to any country globally, if you check any company, we need to disclose our financial statements yearly. Why we need to maintain? So that is the basic and the primary condition. Whoever operating the company's business in every country, so the basic thing is we need to disclose the basic condition. We need to disclose financial statements. Within that financial statements, whatever profits we earned that particular year, we need to pay the tax to the particular government authorities, or we need to pay to the tax to the government. Where it comes to in India, we have income tax department. Where it comes to US, so US taxation authority. And where it comes to UK, so like this. So company, especially anywhere it is located, it is located in US, India, or Australia, or Singapore, or whatever it is, wherever it is located, the thing is all companies, they will liable to pay tax to the particular their governments, right? And where it comes to taxation point of view, the countries wise, in India we have different taxation procedure, and where it comes to US we have different taxation procedure, and where it comes to Singapore we have different taxation procedure. The thing is, how we will pay the tax is not important, but the thing is, every company in any country, we need to disclose our financial statements. Based on that financial statements, we need to pay the tax to the government. And that too, you need to know the financial position of a company of every year. By by viewing like financial statements, we can know those details also. అంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి టూ థింగ్స్ అండి. ఒకటి ప్రాఫిట్ తెలుసుకోవాలి, ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ ప్రాఫిట్ ఆర్ లాస్. అండ్ ద సెకండ్ పాయింట్ ఏంటి అంటే వచ్చిన ప్రాఫిట్ మీద వి నీడ్ టు లైబుల్ టు పే ద ట్యాక్స్ టు ది గవర్నమెంట్. అండ్ ద సెకండ్ పాయింట్ అండ్ ద థర్డ్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ we know the financial position of the company, right? So last year and this year we can compare. So profit how much it is increased, or profit how much it is decreased, and we can get loss, then what is the reason. So these are all things you needed, especially for year to year. So that's the reason only globally for every companies, every year they will disclose the financial statements. But the thing is, if you go to globally, how this year will be happen, and before that globally, see, disclose your values at certain particular period, at certain particular year. So simply financial year globally, not only India, what I said, globally the financial year is 12 months only, right? So 12 months is the financial year in globally, not only India. If you go to any country, the financial year contains 12 months. But the thing is, within the 12 months, from January to December, or April to March, or June to July, or whatever it is, the periods will be vary for country to country, right? So that is a very, very important point. And that too, SAP we are not using for India. SAP we are using for different countries. And while we are working in real time, why we will get confused, this point is basically, while we are working in SAP, our client having business more than 20, 30, 40, 100 countries. Within that countries, each and every country, the financial period is 12 months, but the thing is the period starts and period ends is different. So that's the reason only we are getting struggle, we are getting confusion in real time. So please try to concentrate financial year globally, the 12 months, but the thing is that 12 months is vary from country to country, right? And the next point is, what do you mean by accounting period? So మైత్రి చెప్పారు అనుకుంటే ఇది, what do you mean by accounting period అండి మైత్రి?
అంటే మనము ఏ ఏ మంత్ నుంచి ఏ మంత్ వరకు చేసినాం, లైక్ ఏప్రిల్ టు మార్చ్, జూలై టు జూన్, అలా అకౌంటింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ అంటే అవి.
Okay, very good. Anyone have different opinion?
When our books of accounts is going to enter the transactions, that is nothing but April 1st to 31st March. That is closing
Okay,
of the financial year.
yes. So accounting period is nothing but we can maintain our accountings, we can maintain our bookkeeping, we can maintain our uh, the financial transactions at certain period. Simply we are called as accounting period. And accounting period, this is not the legal qualified period. So it means usually financial year is the legal qualified year. But when it comes to accounting period, no, this is not legal qualified year. The thing is, accounting period contains how many months?
12 months.
12 months.
12 months, right? So absolutely the answer is wrong. The accounting period is maybe 9 months. The
Yes, sir.
accounting
7
period is
months
maybe
like
12 months. The accounting period may be 15 months. And the accounting period may be 18 months. Or the accounting period may be 24 months also, based on the as our requirement. So that's the reason only last point I said, accounting period is not a legal qualified period, right? So this is not legal qualified period. It means we can use our as much of our wish. If you want to maintain our accounting period for 9 months, yes, we can maintain. If you want to maintain our accounting period is 15 months, yes, we can maintain. But the thing is, we pay to the tax and we disclose our financial statements based on the financial year, not the based on the accounting period. So this is also very, very important, especially while we studied in CA, we are getting this questions, answers and all, I hope. And we maintained our financial statements 15 months, 18 months also, some companies, especially in IPCC level. Still I remember. So life lo మనం అది మర్చిపోలేం కదా. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the thing is, accounting period may be 9 months, 12 months, 15 months or 18 months, but the thing is financial year is always 12 months. And the next point is financial year 12 months globally, we have 12 months only. But the next thing is the periods starts from. Period in SAP terminology, period is nothing but 1 month. Usual terminology, we are called as month. In financial year, how many months we have? 12 months. But where it comes to in SAP, in every financial year, we have 12 periods. Okay, period అని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ month అంటే month is equal to period. That's it. We can maintain like this. Okay, so SAP లో మనం ఎక్కడ కూడా months అనే వర్డ్ యూజ్ చేయం, పీరియడ్ అంటాం. ఓకే, పీరియడ్ అంటే 1 month. నెక్స్ట్, అండ్ ద నెక్స్ట్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ we have every financial year 12 months. We accepted this thing. But the thing is, globally, how many different types of fiscal year combinations we have globally? So can anyone tell how many differentiations? Different.
April to March, Jan to December, June to July.
July to June.
June.
చెప్పాలి. మైత్రి, మీరు ట్రైనింగ్ తీసుకున్నారు ఎర్లియర్?
ఏ ట్రైనింగ్ సార్? S4 అన్నా తీసుకోలేదు, ఈసీసీ తీసుకున్నా.
వెరీ గుడ్. అయితే మీరు ఎలిజిబుల్ చెప్పడానికి.
Sir, it's 5.
5
K3, K4, V3, V6, V9.
ఓకే. ఏంటండి ఎంత డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వస్తుంది? ప్రియాంక గారు మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి. సో ద థింగ్ ఈజ్ బేసికలీ, ప్లీజ్ అండి, ప్లీజ్ హోల్డ్. సో బేసికలీ వీ హ్యావ్ 4 different formats. One is K, and second one is V, third one is also V, and fourth one is also V. Okay, especially for K is nothing but
April to March.
no, in German terminology,
Okay.
calendar they will maintain like this. So this is also German word. Amma, where it comes to English, spelling will be like this, right? Calendar. But here K, we are always showing in SAP K, calendar year. The
Jan to
spell of
December.
German word, this one, right? So K, January to December, right? And where it comes to V, we have 3 things again. In V, we have 3 things. So first one is our thing, April to December, April to March. Please try to concentrate. Very, very important point in real-time perspective today class. And the second thing is, one more thing is June to
July to June,
July.
sir.
July to June. Yes, correct. July to June. And the next thing is October to September.
Yes.
October to September. This is the 4 variants globally we have. Out of that, again in K, we have 2 variants. So one is K3 and another one is K4.
K4.
Yeah. So then what is the difference between K3 and K4? Can anyone tell?
Sir, in K3 it is 3 special periods, and in K4 it's 4 special periods, but both are start from January to December.
Yes, that is correct. So K3, K4 both are starts from January to December, and K3, K4 both are belongs to calendar years only. But the thing is, the difference between K3 and K4 is special posting periods. So then again we need to discuss regarding what do you mean by special posting period and what do you mean by normal posting period. We can go next point, no problem. But until now we can discuss these three things only. So then April to March, how we will indicate this one? V3 and V6 and finally V9. Correct? V3, V6 and V9. So how we will know simply how we will Priyanka, please mute yourself. You're getting a huge disturbance. Yes. So how we will know V3, V6 and V9 మేము ఎలా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి? మా కన్ఫ్యూజన్ గా ఉంది. సో మీరు ఏప్రిల్ టు మార్చ్, జూలై టు జూన్ అంటున్నారు, అక్టోబర్ టు సెప్టెంబర్ అంటున్నారు. ఎలా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి? ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఈజీలీ ఇఫ్ యూ remember these three things, V3, V6 and V9. When we see this one 3, it means
March.
this fiscal
March.
year ends with third month. It
Yes.
means March. And if you go to this one
June.
6, it means this fiscal
June.
year ends with June. And this year ends with September. It means whatever we are ends with this period, the opening period will be next month, right? It means V3, 3 ends with March, and the next period is April. It means V3 starts with April to March. So that is the simple logic. We don't worry more and more. Simply you can remember these things and these things. V3, V6, V9, 3 stands, 6 stands, 9 stands for the closing months. It means the opening month is next month. That's a simple logic, right? Okay. So the next point is we have two periods, especially in SAP. The two periods we are called as normal posting periods. The second thing is special posting periods. If you check with any of these three financial years, K3 or V3, V6 or V9, so every financial year, 1 minute. Okay. So usually for every year, every financial year, every fiscal year in SAP contains two periods. So it is normal posting periods plus special posting periods. Then again, why we need to maintain these things in SAP? So can anyone tell? Every financial year, every fiscal year in SAP, we have combination of two periods. One is normal posting periods and the second one is special posting periods. Why?
సార్ స్పెషల్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ లో ఏమన్నా అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్స్ ఉంటే చేశారు సార్ లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ వి.
Very good. So that is the answer. That's it. See, if you check even every financial year of every country, basically in our country, in India, we can maintain our financial year ends with March, right? So it means we are maintaining our financial statement balance sheets like April to March. Am I correct? But the thing is the balance sheet. So here we need to maintain two things. One is we can close our financial balance sheet in 31st March. But the thing is, again, we need to maintain one more balance sheet to submit the tax authorities. That is tax balance sheet. And the balance sheet usually we maintain for our reporting purpose. That is different. And where it comes to the taxation balance sheet preparation, that is different. Can anyone tell what is the difference between normal balance sheet and a tax balance sheet? ఉన్నాయా ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అన్ని అసలు మీకు? ఎస్పెషల్లీ సీఏ స్టూడెంట్స్ చెప్పాలి. వాట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ టాక్స్ బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ అండ్ నార్మల్ బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్?
సార్ నాకు తెలీదు కానీ ఇది టాక్స్ బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్‌లో విత్ టాక్స్‌తో ఏస్తారేమో సార్.
వెరీ గుడ్. వెరీ గుడ్ అండి. మంచిగా ట్రై చేశారు. టాక్స్ బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ అండ్ విత్ టాక్స్.
సార్ నాకు తెలీదు సార్. అందుకే నేను చెప్తున్నా జస్ట్
కరెక్ట్. కరెక్ట్ అండి. కరెక్ట్. అట్‌లీస్ట్ మీరు ట్రై చేస్తున్నారండి. రిమైన్ మెంబర్స్ ఆ ట్రై కూడా చేయట్లేదు. సో డెఫినైట్‌లీ మీరే బెటర్ అండి నన్నడిగితే. మోస్ట్‌లీ నేనే ఫీల్ అవుతానంటే నాకంటే ఎక్కువ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంది మీకని ఫీల్ అవుతాను.
సార్ అట్లా
వెరీ గుడ్ అండి. వెరీ గుడ్. The thing is, normal balance sheet we can prepare as per our accounting standards or as per our reporting formats and all. But the thing is, tax balance sheet we can prepare based on the Income Tax Act rules and regulations. Especially in depreciation, normal balance sheet we can use any method. Whatever method we want, we can maintain. Like straight line, written down value, or annuity, or lump sum, or whatever it is. We have 10 types of depreciation methods, right? But where it comes to tax balance sheet, as per the Income Tax Act, we have to maintain only written down value, and that too the tax rates is also defined by the Income Tax Act. Whatever they define for particular this asset, we have to maintain that particular asset, that percentage of depreciation only. So that is the difference between tax balance sheet and normal balance sheet. Where it comes to normal balance sheet, the profit is less, and where it comes to tax balance sheet, the profit is more. Especially in CA, in IPCC, especially the taxation paper, already we maintained these are all things. Profit or loss gain of business. So that topic we maintain, these are all settings and all. And the thing is here, the profit is very less in normal balance sheet, and where it comes to tax balance sheet, the profit is very high comparing to normal to tax. Why? And based on which balance sheet we need to pay the tax to the government? Tax balance sheet only. See, without we don't have, these are all settings and all, what happened? If you don't have that restrictions and all, we can maintain our balance sheet as much of our wish, right? It means మనకి ఎలా కావాలి అనుకుంటే మనం అలాగా ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో ట్యాక్స్ అనేది కంప్లీట్ గా అవాయిడ్ చేస్తాం, ట్యాక్స్ పే చేయకుండా. సో అందుకని ఏముంటుందంటే, మీరు బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ అనేది మీకు నచ్చినట్టుగా ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకొని ట్యాక్స్ పే చేస్తే సరిపోదు. యాజ్ పర్ ది income tax, we need to prepare the balance sheet. Based on that balance sheet, whatever profit we received or we earned, those profit only we are liable to pay the tax. So because of these things comes into picture: normal posting periods and special posting periods. See, especially the normal posting periods, whatever we said earlier, the 12 months, whatever we explained earlier, like in financial year, every year the posting periods is 12 months, right? Additionally, we have to do some adjustments after preparing normal balance sheet. To prepare the tax balance sheets, we need to do some adjustments, right? So based on that adjustments only, finally we can prepare the tax balance sheet. So by doing those adjustments and all, we need some time, we need some more time, like 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, like that, right? For those special adjustments, for those special postings and all happened in this posting periods. So that's the reason only in SAP we have every fiscal year, every financial year with combination of normal posting periods and as well as special posting periods. So this is the very, very important point in కాన్సెప్ట్ వైస్. మిమ్మల్ని అడుగుతారు ఇంటర్వ్యూలో ఇలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్, లాజికల్గా అడుగుతారు. అర్థమవుతుందా? వై వీ నీడ్ స్పెషల్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇన్ SAP అని అడుగుతారు. మీకు తెలుసు ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్లో వీ హ్యావ్ 2 థింగ్స్: నార్మల్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ అండ్ స్పెషల్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్. బట్ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో మిమ్మల్ని అడగరు క్వశ్చన్. అర్థమవుతుంది? ఇంటర్వ్యూలో ఎలా క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతారంటే, వాట్ ఈస్ ద పర్పస్ వై వీ నీడ్ టు మెయింటైన్ స్పెషల్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ ఇన్ SAP అని అడుగుతారు. అప్పుడు మీరు ఆన్సర్ చెప్పాలి. ఎలా చెప్తారు? అప్పుడు మీరు ఏం చెప్తారు? ఇన్ ఎస్ఏపి వీ హ్యావ్ టూ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్. వన్ ఈస్ నార్మల్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్ అండ్ ద సెకండ్ వన్ ఈస్ స్పెషల్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్. అదే చెప్తారు. ఎన్నిసార్లు అడిగినా మీరు ఆన్సర్ అదే చెప్తారు. సో ద థింగ్ ఈస్ దిస్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్. So why we need to maintain special posting periods? We need to do some adjustments. We need to do some adjustable postings and all. So that's the reason only we have to maintain this special posting period concept in SAP. And where it comes to K3, if you check in K3, so here the special normal posting periods will be 12 months. And where it comes to special posting periods is 3 special posting periods. And where it comes to K4, the normal posting period is 12 months. And where it comes to special posting periods is 4. And where it comes to V3, same normal posting periods is 12 months. And the special posting periods is 4 months. 4 months. So here normal posting period is also same 12 months and the special posting periods is 4 months. So likewise we will maintain in SAP based on the client requirement, based on the business requirement, we can maintain our fiscal year settings in SAP. This is the standard SAP solutions. And where it comes to while we are working in any implementation project or while we are working with any other project in SAP, for example, if your client wants to maintain normal posting periods is 12 and the special posting periods is 6, yes, we can maintain. అర్థమవుతుందండి. సో some countries they will maintain only 3 special posting periods only. For those countries, the SAP will provide the standard solution. We can use the K3. See, the period is calendar 1 January to December, but in globally some countries they will maintain special posting periods is 3 months, and some countries they will maintain the special posting periods is 4 months. We need to give one standard solution, right? So if you go with the customization, you can go, but the thing is in SAP we need to provide some standard solution. So basically in globally we have these 5 types of different variants. Globally we need to maintain our fiscal year settings and all. Okay, so this is the very important concept. And again here I forget one thing. మీరు క్వశ్చన్ అడిగినప్పుడు నేను ఒకటి మర్చిపోయా. ఏంటి అంటే yeah, so especially this K. So if you go to USA, we can use K3 on K4 some countries. And April to March, which country? India. July to June. And Australia, October to September. Especially some Gulf countries, they are using financial period will be October to September. Okay, so these are also some of the important countries. While we are working with SAP, and that too SAP is a global software, we need to know these are all things very carefully. Okay, so this is the entire concept. Fiscal year is nothing but the accounting period which normally spreads over 12 months. The financial statements are drawn a fiscal year in SAP. In SAP, fiscal year is defined as a fiscal year variant. So the thing is, if you are maintaining our fiscal year 12 months or our fiscal year special posting period 6 months like this, we can define these are all things with the help of 2 alphanumeric combination. That 2 alphanumeric combination usually we are called as fiscal year variant. V3 is the fiscal year variant, and V6 is the fiscal year variant, and V9 is the fiscal year variant. Fiscal year is different, fiscal year variant is different. Please try to understand that point also. Fiscal year is different meaning, and fiscal year variant is different meaning. Fiscal year variant means whatever fiscal year we can maintain for those alphanumeric number. Those alphanumeric numbers simply we are called as fiscal year variant in SAP.
సార్ మళ్ళోసారి చెప్పరా? ఇందాక డిస్టర్బ్ వచ్చింది బాగా.
Yeah. Fiscal year is nothing but financial year. We can use 12 months or whatever it is. The fiscal year variant is we can define with the help of 2 alphanumeric keys in SAP. those two alphanumeric keys simply we are called as fiscal year variant. In our case, V3, V6, V9, these are all the fiscal year variants. We can tell to the SAP system like this, V3, V6, V9. We don't tell like this is my financial year, this is my accounting period. No, we can tell to the SAP like this, V3, V6 and V9. And the next point is some more important points, year dependent and year independent. What is this concept in SAP? See, the thing is, some of the countries, they are followed year dependent, and some of the countries, they are followed year independent also. It means, for example, if you go to this area, year dependent, it means every year, the periods will be vary. It means in this year, our financial year will be April to March. Next year, our financial period will be July to June. And next year, our period will be different. See, if you go with that type of countries, that type of companies, they can choose this option year dependent. And where it comes to year independent, if you go with this option, for every year, the periods will be same. Especially India, we are using year independent. It means in India, every company, our financial periods will be starts with April and ends with March. That's it. Okay. So this is also very, very important question in real time point of view. So what is the difference between year dependent and what is a year independent? Right. So year dependent, the periods will be vary from year to year. ఇయర్ డిపెండెంట్ కనుక మీరు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నారు అంటే అందులో ఏముంటుంది ఆ యొక్క కంపెనీ కోడ్కి పర్టికులర్గా ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ అనేది డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటాయి. అండ్ వేర్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ టు ఇయర్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ మీరు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నారు అంటే ఏదైతే మీరు ఇయర్ ఇండిపెండెంట్లో నోట్ చేశారో V3, V6 అండ్ V9, ద పీరియడ్స్ విల్ బీ కామన్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ ద పీరియడ్ విల్ నాట్ చేంజ్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ ద పీరియడ్ విల్ నాట్ చేంజ్. Then again, why we are using this concept? When it is required, especially at the time of amalgamations, especially at the time of internal reconstructions, especially at the time of external reconstructions, those are all points. But the thing is that is also not correct answer as per my understanding. So for those scenarios, we can use shortened fiscal year concept also. Shortened fiscal year. So vastundi next 10 minutes lo vastundi shortened fiscal year ani. But the thing is year dependent, some of the countries, they followed their accounting periods will be vary from period to period. So those countries also we have in globally. It's very small little countries. Those countries, what happened, for every year the financial year will be vary. So that's the reason only we have one option in SAP for that reason, year dependent and year independent. So these are all the settings we need to maintain in SAP. And how we will maintain SAP fiscal year variant in SAP? By using OB29. So then I will go to system and I will explain pin to pin in OB29. థియరిటికల్గా ఎవరికన్నా ఇంకా ఏదైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయండి ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్ వేరియంట్లో? ఇంకా కాన్సెప్ట్ అయిపోలేదు, ఇంకా టైం ఉంది. ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ టైం మొత్తం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత అడుగుదురు కానీ ఎండ్ టు ఎండ్. సో OB29. So right now we have this fiscal year's variants and all. Okay. So we have 1R, 2, 4, and what is our standard fiscal year variant? V3. So here you can see this is the calendar year V3. This is the calendar year or not V3? Huh?
Yes.
V3 is not calendar year. So if it is calendar year, then you need to select this tick mark. And is it year dependent? Year dependent avutunda kada? This is the very, very important point. Interview adugutar, why we are using year dependent option in OB29 screen? What is the use and what is the difference between year dependent and year independent? అందుకే నేను ఇప్పుడు దాకా చెప్పింది మీకు. Yes. And the number of posting periods 12 and the number of special posting periods 4 and the fiscal weeks. See, some of the countries, they will maintain their fiscal years with the help of fiscal weeks. In every year we have 52 weeks, right? If you select this one, your reporting will be by weeks also we can get it. It means by periods we cannot use. By weeks we can maintain. Yes, that is also we have solution in SAP, but usually until now I didn't saw this option in real-time projects. So I saw more than 100 projects, but in out of that 100, I didn't saw any single company code also this fiscal weeks. But we have this option still. And the next one, offset before fiscal year and offset after fiscal year. And the final thing is weekly calendar. So these are all things is not required, especially these two things and these two things. These four is very, very important while you are maintaining any fiscal year variant in our organization, in our company, right? So if you want to use this standard fiscal year, you can use directly in our company code. Or if you want to create your own fiscal year variant, yes, you can create your own fiscal year variant also. You can give like A3 I will be maintain, and I will be maintain A3 fiscal year. Okay. And this is not options. This is I will be maintain 12 months. And this is 4 months I will be maintained, and I will be click on save. So an entry already exists with the same key. Already I expected this error, right? So all are already our members seriously maintain. These are all settings and all. Okay. So that's the reason I don't want to maintain again and again. The simple thing is if you want to maintain, you can maintain like this. That's it. This is not a toughest thing and all. And within that, if you have these are all things, right? We can use this one also directly into our company code. We can use this fiscal year variant. Already it is there. But the thing is, if you want to know in detailed information regarding this V3, that is the mandatory, right? So then how we will know? In V3, select this V3 and go to first these three options. Especially here you can see shortened fiscal years. So the shortened fiscal years, even in interview also you are getting question from this area. What do you mean by shortened fiscal year? When it is used in any projects and all. The shortened fiscal years is nothing but this is the fiscal year which contains less than 12 months of periods. It means the shortened fiscal year contains 2 months, 3 months, 9 months, 10 months, or 11 months, not 12 months. Then why this situation is happened? Especially at the time of amalgamation, reconstruction, internal reconstruction, external reconstructions, or mergers, and winding up of companies, especially. And actually, our company financial year will be April to March, but due to lack of losses, heavy losses, or bankruptcies, whatever it is, we can close our year within November itself. So at that year, we can use this option shortened fiscal year. And where it comes to amalgamations and mergers, usually our financial year starts from April to March. But the thing is, our company, even newly incorporated companies also, we can use this shortened fiscal year. It means our company, we can start from July. So we cannot start from April. So it means for first year, July to March, we have only 9 months, right? For that case, we are using this option also. So definitely you will get question in our interview. What is the purpose of shortened fiscal year? So you can tell this answer at the time of incorporation, newly incorporated companies are winding up of companies, amalgamations, mergers, reconstructions, internal reconstruction or external reconstruction or whatever it is. These are all the areas we can use the shortened fiscal year. Shortened fiscal year is nothing but it is less than the normal fiscal year posting periods. That is the end-to-end answer. If you tell answer like this, so definitely you will select. Okay. And the next thing is, I will go to periods. So in this area, again, one more very, very important point, year shift. Okay. So before doing this and all, just I will select this V3. Within that V3, how many periods we will maintain, I want to know. Right. So especially whatever we maintain, number of posting periods is 12, and it starts with April to March, and the special posting periods is 4, and we don't tick year dependent option, and we don't tick calendar here, and we don't tick weekly calendar, and we don't tick fiscal year. If you select any one of these options, for example, if you select this option, this option, this option, then if you go to this area, so your tick option will be tick mark here like that, right? So there is no differences and all. But the thing is, this is the very, very important topic in periods. Year shift. What do you mean by year shift? Right. So usually in SAP, we have 12 months period as a financial year. That is the common point. Up to now we discussed now. 12 months is our globally for every country, the financial year will be 12 months. But the thing is in SAP, we have solution. The SAP software will programmed for every financial year. It is disclosed with calendar years only. It means as per SAP, the financial year starts with January and financial starts with December, ends with December. But the thing is, in some of the countries like India or China or Australia or Gulf or Singapore, whatever, these are all countries, the fiscal year, the periods will be vary from April to March, July to June, October to September. We have these types of combinations, right? To achieving those things, the SAP, the solution will be year shift indicator. It means, for example, if you take the financial year 2020-22 minus 2023, this is my financial year, correct? Now we are in this financial year 2022-2023. If you want to maintain my values in SAP, so 2022 April month is my first month, is my first posting period. It's clear? And 2022
May
May is my second posting period,
posting.
right? So likewise, we will maintain 2022 December is how many posting period?
Ninth posting
Ninth
period.
posting period. And the thing is, next year 2023 January is my 10th posting period, right? But the thing is, in SAP, we can concentrate these are all posting periods into January 2022 itself only. We are not moving to 2023. That option is not available in SAP. So that's the reason we are using year shift indicator concept in SAP. It means whatever you have to maintain in January 2023 posting period, we can use indicator -1 again is equal to the value will be 2022. అర్థమవుతుందండి? And that too, the posting period is 10. This is common. So here you can see the posting period is 10, but here you are using year shift indicator is -1. So it means these three periods belongs to next year, next financial year. But as per SAP, we have financial year of 12 months only. So that's the reason we are using this year shift indicator. So please try to understand, if you want to maintain 2023 values into 2022, how we will maintain 2023 -1. We are getting 2022. Like this we will maintain. For this year 2022, we are using year shift indicator is 0 is equal to the value will be 2022 only. So that's the reason we will be maintained like this. From April, the year shift indicator is 0, 0, 0. But when it comes to these 3 months, the year shift indicator is -1, -1, -1. This is the very, very important concept, my dear friends, in SAP. And ఇంటర్వ్యూలో మిమ్మల్ని అడుగుతారు, why you are using year shift indicator in SAP, how you are using. And if I want to maintain my financial year is 2022 2023, which year shift indicator I can use for those 3 months? సో ఈ క్వశ్చన్స్ అన్ని కూడా మిమ్మల్ని అడుగుతారు. ఇట్స్ వెరీ, వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇన్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ అడిగినప్పుడు, సో ద థింగ్ ఏంటి అంటే, నా ట్రైనీస్కి నేను చెప్పేది ఏంటి అంటే, మీకు ఆ ఇంటర్వ్యూ అయిపోవాలి, క్రాక్ అయిపోవాలి. ఎలా అంటే ఇఫ్ యూ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ దిస్ వే వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ అంటిల్ నౌ, సో ఈజీలీ ద టైమ్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ 5 to 10 minutes. సో అదే నేను చెప్పేది, మీరు ఇంటర్వ్యూని సక్సెస్ చేయాలి, ఇంటర్వ్యూని క్రాక్ చేయాలంటే ఎప్పుడు కూడా టైం కన్స్యూమింగ్ యాక్టివిటీస్ చూసుకోవాలి. వాడు చార్ట్ ఆఫ్ అకౌంట్స్ అడిగాడా క్వశ్చన్, ఓకే నెక్స్ట్ 5 to 10 minutes గోయిందా. ఇయర్ షిఫ్ట్ ఇండికేటర్ ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్ వేరియంట్ అడిగాడా 5 to 10 minutes కంప్లీటెడ్. డాక్యుమెంట్ స్ప్లిటింగ్ అడిగాడా 10 minutes కంప్లీటెడ్. సి ఇఫ్ యూ ప్రిపేర్ లైక్ దిస్, సో డెఫినెట్లీ యూ విల్ గెట్ ద జాబ్. అండ్ దట్ మన ట్రైనీస్కి జాబ్ రావడానికి మెయిన్ రీజన్ అదే. సో మెయిన్ రీజన్ ఏంటి అంటే ఎప్పుడు కూడా నేను ఏ కాన్సెప్ట్ని కూడా నేను ఇన్ డీటెయిల్డ్గా ఎలా చెప్పాలి, ఎలా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసి చెప్పాలి ఇంటర్వ్యూ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో. ఎట్ ది సేమ్ టైం ఇంటర్వ్యూలో మిమ్మల్ని ఎన్ని వేస్లో ఈ క్వశ్చన్ అడగడానికి ఛాన్స్ ఉంది ఈ టాపిక్లో అనేది నేను కంప్లీట్గా చెప్తాను. కాబట్టి సో మన ట్రైనీస్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ అటెండ్ అయితే వాళ్ళు ఈజీగా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, సో మన ఈ బ్యాచ్ లేటెస్ట్ బ్యాచ్కి కూడా నేను చెప్పేది అదే, మీరు ఇంటర్వ్యూలో ఏదన్నా క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారు అంటే యూ నీడ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వెరీ బ్రీఫ్లీ, ఇన్ డీటెయిల్డ్. డోంట్ టెల్ షార్ట్ అండ్ ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ షార్ట్ అండ్ ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్, దట్స్ ఇట్. What is the difference between year dependent and year independent? That we have some differences between year dependent and year dependent variants, that's it. So if you tell answers like this, then that's not a good practice. And that too, your interviewer is asking one question and again you are also asking one question to your interviewer. Your answer will be looks like that, right? So don't tell like that, and please briefly explain in and out each and every point like this in your interview. If you tell answers like this, definitely you will get the job. So anyone have any doubts regarding this one, year shift points still? Amma members ardhamainda? Silence means ardhamaindane ardham kaledane.
Yes, sir, we got it.
Yes. So this is the very important point. One more time also I will try to explain. ఎవరన్నా అర్థం కాని వాళ్ళు ఉంటే అర్థం చేసుకోండి. ఏంటి అంటే in SAP usually every financial year we will be maintain 12 months, and that too as per SAP financial year starts with January to December only. But the thing is some of the countries, especially India, Australia or Gulf countries, our financial year is variant to calendar year, right? So our financial year starts with April and ends with March. So it is different with calendar year. Calendar year starts with January to December, right? But the thing is SAP supports calendar year only, always financial year. Then how we will move these periods into that calendar periods? By using year shift indicator. For if you go to 2022-2023 financial year, we are using year shift indicator for what, how many months we are in 2022, like from April to December, we are using year shift indicator is 0. It means 2022 minus 0 is equal to which year we are getting? 2022. And 2023 and 2023, the remaining 3 months we are using the year shift indicator is -1. So as per SAP we will maintain our entries in 2023 January, February, March only. But the thing is the SAP will convert those 3 months values is also into 2022 only. Why? Because you are using year shift indicator is -1. It means 2023 -1. Which one you are getting? Finally answer will be 2022. So it means in 2022 January it will take SAP system, but originally we maintain 2023 January, but SAP will consider 2022 January. That is the internal reporting program, internal program in SAP. And the next one is very important. We need to maintain our days also. Very important point. Amma, days. So March, how many days we have? March, October,
31.
March 31st.
yeah,
31.
June,
June 30.
June 31.
February
28.
28.
28,
28,
sometimes
29.
29. November
30.
30.
యా. సో ఆ డేట్స్ కూడా గుర్తుంచుకోవాలమ్మా, వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ SAP లో వర్క్ చేసేటప్పుడు. ఓకే, So the next point is, next I can go to period text. Period text means whatever periods we maintained in this place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12, those periods, what is that periods? It means for period 1, what is this period? April. Test is April. Period 2, what is this period? May. Test is May. So here spelling is wrong, no problem. And 3, the test is June and June. So like this we will maintain periods. Okay, and that too, I think these are in language is Denmark language. And the next concept is shortened fiscal year. If I select those options, the system will give this answer. Financial year variant V3 is not year dependent. It means if you want to maintain shortened fiscal year, you can select that option year dependent. It means this period is less than 12 periods, right? So this is also very important question in real time point of view. Okay, and next thing is, right now I don't want to create any new fiscal year variants and all. I can use this one only to my country, to my company code V3. If you want to create, already I showed you how we will create and all. If you want to create, you can create. Or if you want to copy, for example, if I want to this one into my name, just simply I can copy V3. Instead of V3, I will be maintained as AA and click on enter. AA is also there. Then I will go to A2, click on enter. Yes, you will get copy all dialog box, select copy all, number of dependent entries copied. So click on save. And here I will take my TR is A200 company. Yes. Okay, so we will be maintain our fiscal year like this. If you want to maintain individually, yes, you can maintain. But the thing is, if you want to maintain individually, you can maintain this screen and again go to this screen, and here also we need to maintain, and here also you need to maintain. These two things also you need to maintain, right? If you maintaining only this screen and leave and this you will try to assign your company code, then you will get the error. Okay, if you want to maintain any fiscal year variant, you need to maintain these two things also. It means you need to tell the system the periods, the year shift indicators, and as well as the period texts also, right? So simply I can copy one of V3 to what is our A2 na. So this is my fiscal year variant. So this one I will be assigned to my present company code. So then how we will assign this one into my company code? What is the T code?
OF12.
OB37.
OB37.
Very good. So then I will go to OB37. Yes, very good. System is locked, and go to SM12. క్లాస్ చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఎవరు కూడా మన సిస్టమ్ ఓపెన్ చేయొద్దండి. క్లాస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మొత్తం 24 అవర్స్ చేసుకోండి, ప్రాబ్లం ఏమీ లేదు. ఓకే, నేను క్లాస్ చెప్పేటప్పుడు సైమల్టేనియస్ గా సిస్టమ్ చూసుకుంటూ క్లాస్ వినొద్దు. సో నెక్స్ట్, వాట్ ఈస్ అవర్ కంపెనీ కోడ్? ఏమా A200? Yes. So here I will be maintain my fiscal year variant is A2. Just click on save. That's it. So the description automatically appeared. So here I maintain my fiscal year variant is A2, but the thing is this one I copied from V3. So it means whatever periods we have in V3, automatically those are all we can copy in A2. Okay, so this way we are assigning our fiscal year variant to our company code. But the thing is, what is the difference between ECC to SAP S4HANA? And in S4HANA, in ledgers, where we will maintain this fiscal year variant in ledgers? So that question you can expect from our interview. Okay, if you attended interview, fiscal year variant అంటే ఎవరన్నా చెప్తారు. But the thing ఏంటంటే, నేను ఇంటర్వ్యూ ప్యానల్లో ఉంటే where we can assign this fiscal year variant in ledgers. For example, in my company code, I have 4 ledgers and I have 5 ledgers. If I want to maintain for 0L ledger, my fiscal year variant is V3, and the next ledger 02 ledger, I want to maintain the fiscal year variant is V6, and 03 ledger, I want to maintain my fiscal year variant is V6, then where I need to configure those settings and all in SAP. So that question we can expect in interview. Then I will show you, no problem, in SAP S4HANA. And that too, that is the main difference between ECC to SAP S4HANA. Okay. So then we will go to SPRO. This ledger configuration settings and all, I think after 5 days we can go to that configuration part, and at the time also I will show you. But before that, today I will show you just what is what, where we can define this fiscal year variant and all. Okay. So anyone have any doubts regarding this fiscal year variant? Please ask. So complete గా అర్థమైందా మీకు? స్టిల్ ఇంకా మీకు డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? ఏమ్మా అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక 5 minutes చెప్పగలుగుతారు ఇంటర్వ్యూలో అడిగితే? ఒకటి బాగా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఇఫ్ యూ knows SAP and if you learn SAP, if interviewer asking any question, the answer will be at least 2 minutes and maximum 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour also. If you believe me or not, I attended earlier one interview for myself. So we can close that interview within one question only. That's it. We don't go to second question also. One question only, I will take 30 minutes time. Then he said, okay, you are selected and we will release the offer. After 2 days, I will get the offer also. Only one question, that's it. So the thing is, he asked the question, can anyone expect what is that question? The answer will be 30 minutes. Chapali. No, not integration. And integration, I will maximum 5 minutes only I will take.
Implementation, sir.
Yes. So టింకు కరెక్ట్ గెస్ చేశాడు. ఎందుకంటే నేను ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ గురించి చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఎంత చెప్తానో టింకుకు తెలుసు కాబట్టి సార్ ఒక 1 hour సోది చెప్తాడు, చెప్పి చంపుతాడని. సో కరెక్ట్ గెస్ చేశాడు. ఏంటి అంటే ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఫ్లో చెప్పమన్నాడు. అసలు మీరు ఎలా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు, కరెంట్లీ S4 అనే ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ కదా, సో అసలు కంప్లీట్గా మీరు ఎలా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారో చెప్పమన్నాడు. ఇక నేను స్టార్ట్ చేశాను ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అనగానే. ఇక ఫేసెస్, ఇక టీమ్స్లో డిజైన్ టీమ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, బిల్డ్ టీమ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, టెస్టింగ్, ఇది అదంతా చెప్పేసరికి 30 minutes టైం అయిపోయింది. అయిపోయి ఇక వాళ్ళు క్లోజ్ చేశారు. ఓకే యు ఆర్ సెలెక్టెడ్ అండ్ వి రిలీజ్ ద ఆఫర్ లెటర్ అని. వాళ్ళప్పుడు దే విల్ ఆఫర్ నియర్లీ 80% ఆఫ్ హైక్ అండి. సో 80% హైక్ ఆఫర్ చేశారు వాళ్ళు నా ప్రజెంట్ శాలరీకి. బట్ థింగ్ ఏంటి అంటే నేను ఆ కంపెనీలో జాయిన్ అవ్వలేదు. ఎందుకు అంటే because of some commitments with my current organization. See here you can see, especially this one in SAP S4HANA in ledgers. If I go to 0L ledger and go to company code settings of this ledger, here I will be maintain my fiscal year in this place, fiscal year variant. So this is the very important settings in SAP S4HANA. So ee question memmalni adugutaru. And here I will be maintain my posting period variant in this place 001. And for example, in my current organization, I have leading ledger and I have different ledgers like non-leading ledger with combination of extension ledger, ORR with combination of simulation ledger. Then how I will maintain those things also, simply go to here and click on company code settings. So here I will be maintain my fiscal year variants and all by using these options for non-leading ledgers. And especially where it comes to in real time, so our group of company is located at one place and our company codes is located into one place. For example, in my organization present, my group of company is located in Denmark, and Denmark they are using the fiscal year variant is K4 calendar year, January to December. But where it comes to my company code, India we have branch and India also we have company codes, 4 company codes we have in my current organization. For these 4 company codes, we will be maintain fiscal year variant is V3, not K4. Did you get my point or not? See, my leading ledger is K3, K4, but my non-leading ledgers, my extension ledgers, I will be maintain as V3. See, globally, my MD want to see the reporting want to know the financial statements, he can go with the help of leading ledger. And if you want to check only Indians financial statements or Indians balance sheet, then you can go with non-leading ledger with combination of extension ledgers, right? So this is also very important point. So anyway, in our upcoming sessions, we can go these settings and all deeply in detail. And I will try to explain these are all things also. What is the difference between ECC to SAP S4HANA, and what are the different types of currencies we have in SAP S4HANA, and how we can use these currency types. So in interview, if you are putting SAP S4HANA implementation project, so definitely these are all questions we'll be asking in our interview. And what is this translation date and controlling object currency and currency conversion settings? What are the things we need to maintain? And company code settings and accounting principles, how we'll maintain. So these are all questions we can expect in general ledger accounting. And that is the very important concept in SAP S4HANA point of view. But the thing is, these are all you can get it after 5 days. Okay, after 5 classes, we can move this topic. At that time, I will explain very clearly pin to pin. And that too, if you get a question like this, explain about ledger settings or explain about the extension ledger, why you are using extension ledger or why you are using simulation ledger, and what is the difference between leading ledger to non-leading ledger, and what is the difference between non-leading ledger to extension ledger. So if you get these questions from your interview, so definitely you will crack the interview. సో ఆ వేలో నేను మీకు ఈ టాపిక్స్ అన్ని కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాను. డెఫినెట్గా నేర్చుకోండి. ఎట్ ది సేమ్ టైం ఆ వీడియోస్ కూడా యూట్యూబ్లో అప్లోడ్ చేస్తాను, లెడ్జర్ సెట్టింగ్స్ అంతా కూడా. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ ఇట్ ఫ్రమ్ మై ఎండ్. ఎనీ వన్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్ ప్లీజ్ రైస్. బిఫోర్ డౌట్స్, అందరికి సెషన్ అర్థమైందా? స్టిల్ ఎవరన్నా అర్థం కాని వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారా? ఎస్. And before moving into winding up this session, okay, so first of all I will try to explain in Telugu also. Maybe Kalyani and Gopi వీళ్ళకి అర్థం కాకపోవచ్చు, మళ్ళొకసారి తెలుగులో కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను ఒక 2 minutes లో, ఎక్కువ వద్దు. సో సింపుల్గా ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్ వేరియంట్ అంటే ఏమీ లేదండి. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఎవ్రీ కంపెనీకి మనం ఫైనాన్షియల్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అనేది మనం ఏం చేయాలి? ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలి, రైట్? సో ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలి అంటే మనం ఎస్ఏపికి అసలు మన ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ ఏంటి అనేది చెప్పాలా వద్దా? చెప్పాలి. సో చెప్తేనే మన ఎస్ఏపి ఏం చేస్తుంది? ఆ యొక్క ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ని కన్సిడరేషన్లోకి తీసుకొని దానికి సంబంధించిన సెట్టింగ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా అది చేసేసుకుంటుంది. సో అందుకు మనం ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాము, ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్ వేరియంట్. సో ఈ ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్ వేరియంట్ కాన్సెప్ట్లో మనం సిస్టానికి ఏం చెప్తామంటే, ఎస్ఏపికి ఏం చెప్తామంటే, వాట్ ఈజ్ అవర్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ అంటే మన ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ ఏంటి, ఆ ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్లో నార్మల్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ ఏమున్నాయి అండ్ స్పెషల్ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ ఏమున్నాయి, అండ్ నా ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ డిపెండెంటా లేకపోతే ఇయర్ ఇండిపెండెంటా, లేకపోతే నా ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ క్యాలెండర్ ఇయరా కాదా, లేకపోతే నా ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ షార్ట్ అండ్ ఫిజికల్ ఇయరా లేకపోతే నార్మల్ ఫిజికల్ ఇయరా. సో ఇలాగా మనం ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వీ నీడ్ టు టెల్ ద సిస్టమ్ వెరీ క్లియర్లీ. ఇలా మనం చెప్తే బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ది సెట్టింగ్స్ ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్లో మనం ఏం చేస్తాము? ఎంట్రీస్ పోస్ట్ చేస్తాము. జనరల్ లెడ్జర్ అకౌంటింగ్ కన్ఫిగరేషన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఏం చేస్తాం? మనం ఎంట్రీస్ పోస్ట్ చేస్తాం. సో ఎంట్రీస్ పోస్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు FB50లో డెఫినెట్గా మిమ్మల్ని పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్ అడుగుతుంది సిస్టమ్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇఫ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు ట్రై టు పోస్ట్ ఎనీ జనరల్ ఎంట్రీ బై యూజింగ్ FB50, so here you can see it is asking document date and it is asking posting date, and this document date and this posting date, these two connected to your posting periods, and posting period is connected to your fiscal year variant, fiscal year. So this is the mapping point. అంటే మనం ఫ్యూచర్లో ఏదన్నా ఒక జనరల్ ఎంట్రీ పోస్ట్ చేయాలి అంటే ఆ డేట్స్ అనేది ఒక పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్కి కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలి, ఆ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ అనేది ఒక ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్కి కనెక్ట్ అయి ఉండాలి. మరి పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ ఇంకా మనం చేయలేదు కదా, వస్తుంది టుమారో క్లాసు లేదా డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో క్లాస్ మనకి ఇక్కడ ఉంది, మన టాపిక్లో ఇన్ డీటెయిల్డ్గా ఉన్నాయి. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్ వేరియంట్, దీని గురించి మళ్ళీ మనకి ఇన్ డీటెయిల్డ్ క్లాస్ ఉంటుంది, 1 or 2 hours క్లాస్ ఉంటుంది. ఇది కూడా వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఆ క్లాస్ చెప్పినప్పుడు నేను చెప్తాను. ఇందులో మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే మనం ఎస్ఏపి సాఫ్ట్‌వేర్‌కి మన యొక్క పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ ఏంటి అనేది మనం చెప్తాం. ఓకే. ఈ పోస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్స్ అనేది దేనికి లింక్ అయ్యి ఉన్నాయి? ఫిజికల్ ఇయర్‌కి లింక్ అయ్యి ఉన్నాయి. సో, ఈ సెట్టింగ్స్ అన్నీ చేయటం వల్ల మనకేమవుతుందంటే ఏదన్నా ఒక జనరల్ ఎంట్రీ మనం పోస్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఆ జనరల్ ఎంట్రీ అనేది పర్టిక్యులర్ ఆ మంత్‌కి, పర్టిక్యులర్ ఆ ఇయర్‌కి పోస్ట్ అవుతుంది. దిస్ ఈస్ ద లాజిక్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ కాన్సెప్ట్. ఓకే. సో, దయచేసి అర్థం చేసుకోవడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. ఇంకా అర్థం అవ్వకపోతే టాపిక్ ఒక పని చేయండి. సో, ఈ క్లాస్ నేను ఈరోజు యూట్యూబ్‌లో ఇస్తాను మన ఛానెల్‌లో. ఎండ్ టు ఎండ్ క్లాసు. ఆ క్లాస్‌ని యూట్యూబ్‌లో ఒకటికి 100 టైమ్స్ వినండి. ఓకే. సో, డెఫినెట్‌గా వస్తుంది. అండ్ మోర్ ఎవర్ ఔట్‌సైడ్ మెంబర్స్ ఎవరైతే మన ఈ రికార్డింగ్ చూస్తున్నారో యూట్యూబ్‌లో మీకేదన్నా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అట్ ది సేమ్ టైమ్ మీకేదన్నా ఇన్ డీటెయిల్డ్ ఎక్స్‌ప్లనేషన్ ఇంకా ఉంది అనుకుంటే ప్లీజ్ కామెంట్ చేయండి వీడియోలో. డెఫినెట్‌గా నేను వాళ్ళకి రిప్లై ఇస్తాను. ఓకే.